Our core topic today is all about the Pokemon.
Salt.
Salt in my wounds. So, we've all played Pokemon Go. Kevin the least, of course, but it's fine. What's our initial thoughts on it?
You just go first.
Okay, I like it.
You played the most.
I like that it's more focused on catching Pokemon than battling right now. I think that's good because the message is go out there, walk around, meet people, talk to people. I think it's going to get a lot of people to come together for that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the server issues suck, but whatever.
It's new.
Yeah, it should. But the thing that sucks is they had a beta, so you think they would have figured all that stuff out. I think just way more people are playing it than they planned on it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the gym system. Some people have. The thing I don't like is people in cities, major cities, seem to have a lot better chance of catching more rare Pokemon. But whatever.
Yeah, it's. I mean, since it's based off Google Maps, the more the density, the more they have to have lots of Pokemon around. So people who are in smaller areas, I mean, even me, like in being on the outskirts over where I am, there's definitely not nearly as much. Though surprising, there's a lot here. I mean, there's nothing here. Excuse me.
Yeah, there's
which is odd.
Really weird.
I like it. I mean, it definitely has like little glitches here and there, but for the most part, it's been working fine. I kind of mentioned on, I think it was Facebook last night. I think it's a perfect game for parents. Like, it's just, I mean, it's encouraging. It's almost probably like they didn't intend. I'm sure they intended it, but like it's probably one of the better fitness apps out there. It's encouraging people to go out and walk. It's, it pulls at the heartstrings of everyone who, there's a lot of people who haven't played Pokemon in a long time, and this is getting them to play it. Like,
I mean, that feeling when you're like, you randomly see I saw what was it? A Golbat or something. I was like, oh my God. Like that feeling of like seeing it and wanting to catch it. I like that.
Yeah.
At your
I mean,
heartstrings.
yeah, my biggest issue with it obviously is it's kind of just void of features right now. There's not a lot. You're just, because I mean, I'm thinking about all the different things they could eventually add to this. Now, how complicated they want to make it. I think, because I mean, we were talking about earlier, they were wanting to turn it into an actual battle system. I think the beauty of it right now is it is simple. And so it's not something that you have to actually put time towards. I feel like if they start adding in those systems as much as I want them, it starts becoming more of you can't just simply go over, get this done, and then get on your day.
Yeah, I wouldn't like if you have to battle and hurt the Pokemon down to a certain health and then catch it. I think the fluidity of just...
Yep.
What did you give me a little laugh?
No,
it's
salt.
I was like, hurting Pokemon. So that's the one thing. And I think the pros outweigh the cons. I hate that we get these people on social media where like, this game's stupid. If you play this, you're dumb or whatever. I was like,
you're gonna get that
what?
Yeah.
And there's an article like Pokemon's taking over people's lives and it's a problem. I was like, any new game that comes out takes over people's life. When Uncharted 4 came out, that's all I did.
Yeah.
When Pokemon Go came out, it's not all I'm doing, but it's definitely a lot of stuff I'm doing.
Well, I think the problem right now is I think eventually it'll become. I'm actually curious to see how long this lasts.
Yeah, I'm wondering too. Like, am I going to play for the rest of the month?
Because
maybe
right now you're getting people who are going out of their way to grab Pokemon, where I think the intent of it is to just have it be a natural part of your life where, hey,
no, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go on this walk.
So that's the thing. I think it promotes going new places, though.
Yes, it does.
I found a new trail, and it was awesome.
That's the thing that's actually interesting. I'm curious, like, are there some Pokemon who are, like, geographically, like, zoned in?
Yeah, because I know water Pokemon definitely are more prevalent around water.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, because there are some that you can catch, like...
Danielle caught a Magikarp, and I was super pissed because my phone froze right as I saw it, and I was like...
Yeah, speaking of that battle system... so I decided to, for the first time, I was still at level 6 at the time, but I had decided to just try and see if I could fight this gym that's near a park that I want it to be my gym because
it's where you live.
It's I'm there.
We'll come take it over. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm there all the time, but like there's a lot of people there, so I decided to throw in my like levels or C. What does CP stand for?
Combat
power. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't even play the game right now.
There you go. 219. Eradicate. Threw him into the gym. There was like a level 233 one there, and got in. Was just about ready to battle, and then my phone starts ringing, and it's a little Kevy here. And so I was talking to him. Of course, by the time I get done with the thing, my Eradicate's dead, and it just got destroyed. So that is a small issue that something as simple as a phone call can interrupt, something like that. And
no, there's even worse things. I was battling a gym, and there was 2 gym. So there's 2 different guys. They're all like 200 something. I don't know that level of CP. And I beat the first one, and I beat the second one had this much health, and I attacked the crap out of it, and it would never go down.
Yeah.
And it killed every single one of my Pokemon. I was like, what? And it's happened to me twice now where it like glitches at the very end.
How do you heal?
Then you have to you click on your Pokemon or your items, click revives and potions, and you just click on your Pokemon. But I was so mad. Like twice it's happened where it, like either the Pokemon just doesn't die and it glitches out on me. So that kind of sucks.
I actually have 2 fears with the game though too. Is one, as more and more people play, you're gonna have the diehard people who they're gonna get Pokemon to levels that are
I already
ridiculous.
saw 1200 power.
Yeah.
And I was like,
but my thought process is I'm fearful that it's going to be a game that eventually, if you want to play it, you're going to have to spend a lot of money.
I don't think you're going to.
See, because I mean,
I haven't spent anything. My guys are already 350.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would hope. It doesn't seem like it requires you to really spend anything. You can just play.
And I think
as
there
long as you're
is.
active.
When you level up, there's this white bar or arc.
Yeah.
I think they have a max CP.
Okay, all right.
So I don't think it's.
I think it's dependent on the Pokemon.
Yeah,
probably.
definitely dependent on the
Yeah.
Pokemon, but there definitely is a max. There's a cap. And the nice thing about it that I just learned, even if you lose a battle in the gym, if you knock down their prestige and it gets to 0, they get kicked out of the gym.
Okay.
So then you can go and take it over. So there is that sense of, I haven't held a gym for more than 24 hours. I can keep.
Supposedly, like
really
if you
mad.
per Pokemon you have, you can. I think I read somewhere if you have a Pokemon in a gym for every 20 hours, it generates
24.
Is it 24?
You
It's
get items. I've
items
gotten
and stuff.
30 coins
per Pokemon.
per Pokemon. I've gotten 30 coins so far. So we'll see.
Okay, so my one other fear though is, and I think the one that a lot of people aren't realizing is, again, this is a GPS based system. It's using overlaid on top of Google Maps. It's like Ingress, like we had talked about. Pretty similar to it. It's the same idea. It's same company. I'm hoping people. I'm curious if data is going to start becoming an issue for people.
Well, no, because everybody has those like either unlimited or 5 gigabytes.
We
It's,
don't.
it's me that does
No,
not.
no, you say everybody. It's actually a vast minority of people who have those type of contracts.
Oh yeah,
most
those
people
got grandfathered in, right?
Yeah, but I mean, even like T-Mobile is one that you could, but still using GPS data, like
Checking mine right now.
it's not something. It doesn't use a ton, but it can really add up.
Actually, that's really weird. Mine's really low.
Yeah, and I'll be curious to see how it works.
388. I've been playing quite often.
Yeah, I mean
That's
GPS, like that's
a
thing.
good sign.
It's not a big hit, but it's one of those things where if you're talking about people are going to go on
You're
treks.
evil, Kevin. You've sent 666 messages so far.
This is very relevant
Oh wait,
to this
that was,
conversation.
that was me actually. Wow, I've texted more than you. That's weird. I've called way more than you.
I don't talk on the phone.
But yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. So GPS isn't like a massive hit, but
It can be a problem.
it'll be interesting kind of see for people who have really small data plans. If this is going to become an issue for them. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to hear the stories about it, but
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. I'm curious to see where they go with it.
I'd be fine with if the battling RPG systems are only between people.
Yeah, that would be
not
cool.
catch
Can they add a friends list? Because just so you can compare the Pokemon you caught, I wish they would do that.
There is another app called Pokemon Chat, and I don't know how that works yet.
You guys know me. I'm big with integration. I like everything being
In one
when
spot, yeah.
I hate having to download multiple things.
Me too. That's why I haven't downloaded it yet.
Yeah.
But I like that there's a positive thing for the most part going out about the game. Like
Oh,
on
yeah.
social media, everybody's like uniting about this. Even with the team factions, people aren't being like stupid about it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I like a healthy competition.
Yeah.
People are like
Oh, yeah.
liking that, and
There's a million memes about it already.
I know it's
Yeah.
the Diglets are funny coming out of toilets and
Oh,
people's
yeah.
crotches.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, this is great.
actually, I do kind of wish you could have there's Team Yellow. I wish you could have your own like sub team based off of that.
Oh, like a clan or something.
Yeah.
They
That'd be
might
kinda
do that
cool. I'm sure they
eventually.
will eventually.
Oh.
Now, hold on.
I don't
though.
know. Yeah.
No,
You know,
Yeah, I don't know if that
the
works,
obvious
but-
talk about this now is we have Pokemon. What is your favorite Pokemon?
Are we talking about original starters?
We can just do in general. I mean, we can do
Well,
like.
You're wearing the right color shirt. You like Charmander.
Yep.
You like Bulbasaur.
No, those are.
I like Squirtle. I'm wearing blue jeans.
Those are our starters. Now, obviously, it's not this. Charmander by no means is my favorite Pokemon.
He's pretty freaking awesome.
He's awesome.
Adorable,
Oh, yeah, I
especially
love
in
him.
anime.
What's with all the hate on Bulbasaur though? Seriously,
I don't know.
Everyone hates Bulbasaur.
So we picked Team Yellow, which apparently is the worst team, and you picked the worst starter. Bulbasaur is awesome. Bulba.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing: you apparently picked the worst starter Pokemon. The way this game works, I mean, I haven't even. You don't. It's not like you're using your guys.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I just want like the hate. Like there's that one picture where it's like Charizard and
Blastoise.
Blastoise. Well, I couldn't remember that for some reason.
Yeah.
And Venusaur, they're all like running, and like Charizard's blowing flames. Blastoise is shooting water, and Venusaur's just sitting there. And everyone's like, "What's Venusaur doing?" He's like, "His best." I'm like, "Come on!" Solar Ray moves. Awesome.
Solar is strong. Yeah.
He's strong.
My thing with him though is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon would be it's a grass type would be Oddish and Vileplume, and so that just kind of negates Bulbasaur for me. But
what is your favorite? Is Oddish your favorite?
I was trying.
Are we talking about the original? Because we got.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go over that. So we start with Red and Blue, and we didn't play another Pokemon game.
Like to me, like I'm still kind of at.
Eventually, but
I didn't.
Yeah, for me, when it comes to Pokemon, like my big thing is like I mean I know about like Lucario, all these other guys, but like
Super Smash.
Yeah. But like Red, Blue were kind of our thing. That's kind of when I look at the Pokemon, even for me, like on the TV show. You know that I've watched that TV show. Like that's my favorite one. I like the original. I love that it's gotten more and more popular.
And I think I'm not one of those people. 151 is the only Pokemon. Like no. You have to evolve from that. So we've
no pun intended.
So we've all just played Red and Blue, and then I played X and Y with Danielle. We're almost close to beating it. Awesome. And some of the new Pokemon are really cool, but for our talks, I think we only talk about the original because those are the ones we're most familiar with.
I guess I did play Black for a while. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. How was that? I heard that was good.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, see, I guess for me, if I were to do favorite Pokemon, like, it's interesting because, like, if I go by the TV show, I think Psyduck steals the show.
Oh, yeah. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah. He just, on that show, like, he's great. As far as, like, in the game, ones that I used, I actually think, and I just think it's ingenious, but I've always just been obsessed with the whole Abracadabra Alakazam evolutionary trait. Oh, I want, like, that's the one that I'm looking for in Pokemon Go the most. I actually think if it wasn't for Mew, I mean, Alakazam is... Mew or Mewtwo? Well, Mewtwo, excuse me. If it wasn't for Mewtwo, Alakazam would be the strongest psychic Pokemon. Right up there. Now, this is totally negating everything that's been out since. His... I can't remember his final, but so like OP, overpowered. I loved him, everything about him.
I forgot that you like that guy so much.
I've always liked like
Let
the
me
kind
evolve. New more spoons.
Yep, exactly. Like
it's like the Matrix.
I was literally just gonna say that. Of course. Yeah, I'd probably say Alakazam.
Man, I don't.
Machamp.
I just caught him a chop.
Nice.
God, man, you're all over the place.
Machamp is the best. So freaking awesome.
Yeah, I did like Hitmonlee and
Chen.
That's over the K.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
Oh wow, it's been too long.
It has.
It's been way too long.
I was kind of want to just like
boot it up.
Go through red again.
They just came out with it for the 3DS.
Ruby? Or?
No, just regular Red and Blue.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. I think you can download it too.
Total sidebar. Did you know that the Mario RPG is on the digital store for Wii U?
But I own it, so it doesn't matter.
No.
But I could play it on that too.
There's another RPG I beat. Yeah. No.
You didn't beat it.
No, I never beat it. I always got stuck with the Power Rangers. The evil Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. There's a secret boss in that game that I've never beat that I'm going to. That's my goal. It's like a legit Final Fantasy boss too.
Nice. Yeah. No,
I like Jigglypuff. That's always fun.
That's
Remember, it used to be Jigglypuff in N64 version.
Oh yeah.
Puff.
The secret punch. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah. Remember what was it? The like overpowered, like if you slept at the right time.
Yeah, the bing. That wouldn't be a secret punch.
Oh yeah,
secret punch was her other
secret sleep.
I love that move. That was a good move.
Puff.
So what would you
Puff.
I think Dragon. Dragonair and Dragonite. They're awesome
yeah.
also, but
Yeah.
everyone likes them.
I'm actually not too much of a fan of them. I
liked-
love Dragon.
liked
I like him in the show.
Gyarados was pretty awesome.
Gyarados.
That's the Magikarp.
Yeah, evolved.
Yeah.
You need 400 freaking candies to evolve that thing. I was like,
well, it makes sense because Gyarados
my
is probably one of
gosh.
the stronger Pokemon.
that was the one I always went for. I remember that.
Yep.
I was usually always a water type. I liked all the water types, but I really like.
I hate Starmie and all them.
Whatever. We're just not gonna talk to you.
I'm not a Starmie fan.
Yeah, I'm not actually that much either.
Like
Like,
Seal.
if you give me like,
yeah, but one of my favorite fire Pokemon, I would say, was Growlithe.
oh god, yeah,
Growl.
Arcanite,
Arcanite.
wasn't it?
Arcanite was probably
Arcanite. I say
Oh,
Arcanite because Arcanite Riku from
Rapidash
Hearthstone.
and
Yeah,
Ninetales. Rapidash. Is that his name?
yeah.
yeah.
Is that what Ponyta evolves into?
Into Rapidash, yeah. Rapidash is amazing. I always remember. I loved. I mean, obviously Charizard. There was Arcanite or Arcanite or however you want to say. I always like to keep him in Growlithe a lot of the time because he was so cute.
No, that's my problem. I won't
But
evolve my Squirtle.
I loved Oddish.
Speaking of all this, we should probably have talked to Ryan to Skype in on this. Hoffman.
Oh yeah. Well, we're
We can always talk about it again. I mean, it's
and he's more of the meta game, and I don't know if Pokemon Go will have a meta game like the
Yeah.
breeding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. I mean, when Sun and Moon comes out, for sure, we can talk to him about that. 'Cause that'd be
what's
interesting.
your least favorite Pokemon to fight in the Pokemon games?
I'll tell you the stupidest Pokemon.
Cocoon.
Well, that thing's easy.
Let's
I
just
think
not
the
do
stupid-
defense.
The stupidest Pokemon is
Harden.
that. I wanna call, is it Mime? That
Oh,
weird
yeah.
like clown looking thing.
Oh,
Fuck that Pokemon.
Yeah,
Screw you.
I always hated just because early
Looks
on,
gross.
since I was fire, I hated it was the first cave.
Onyx.
Yeah, Geodude and Onyx. Like that first cave was always really tough for me.
Yeah, Bulbasaur's just like rock,
Vine
whatever.
No problem.
You're done.
It's just always weird to me
Yeah,
that
it
like
doesn't
Vine
make
Whip
any
would make sense
I don't
against
think
a
any
rock.
sense at all.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, Onyx. That was one. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
You were always rocking fire. I
Yep.
feel like.
I kind of like I started off Rock and Fire, but I evolved into I liked
Psychic.
and Grass.
Ghost is Haunter. Is one of my
Ghost.
favorites.
I have Ghastly and Haunter in Pokemon Go.
Haunter. Who's the muck guy?
Oh, I found a
Muckley.
no.
Sounds right. Maybe.
Smogger. No,
Is that the guy I'm thinking of? It's really. He's like
Weezer?
Weezer. But that's his.
Oh,
one of his evolved.
Ghastly?
No.
No. It'll come to me.
Oh, Weezer's the one that.
It's the
Team
smog
Rocket
guy.
had.
It's
Yeah,
like
Wheezy,
Scarab's
but
name.
that's the evolved form. What's
No, I think Weezer.
Coffin?
Coughing.
That's the evolved version.
No,
There
that's
is
the original.
one. It's in the middle of this really thick wooded area behind my house that
They were
always shows
great.
up, and I can't get back there. Like it's. Oh,
They were so creative with names.
I know.
Coughing at me.
Coffin.
Oh yeah, they're right. It's Ekin.
I think that's what it's like in the
Ekans.
show.
That's actually one of my least favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
hate Ekans.
Freaking.
But yeah,
Pokemon's awesome. I mean,
All right,
Can-
I'm going off since I wanted to say this earlier. Why have they not made a console Pokemon card game?
well, that's the same answer of why isn't Hearthstone on console?
I don't
coming
know,
to
but they haven't
oh, no,
made
it's
a
not.
virtual They haven't made a game.
that's true.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like Magic's online.
But
you know?
I think it's I
That
think
would work.
it would. I think they
I would
wanted
probably
to
play it.
Yeah,
Dude, they make a shit ton of money.
Do it.
they would. I mean, but that's just Nintendo in general. Like, why? There's a lot of things they don't do.
Is it Nintendo? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is
Pokemon
Nintendo.
is Nintendo.
Pokemon is Nintendo. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. What was the card game though? I mean, anyone could take
Oh.
it probably. I
I
don't think
don't know.
Nintendo
There's probably Pokemon rights to it and it's copyrighted. But yeah, why
I-
would they not do that?
I don't
That
know.
doesn't make
I
sense.
mean, it's just like
Good idea, guys.
that's the whole argument with Pokemon Snap too. I mean, no, no. Okay, can just hold
This
on?
is putting a good point on it. If they did a Pokemon Snap like this, that Pokemon Go.
Look at what I was just thinking of. Every time,
like walk around, see if you can get
They-
the best
they-
picture.
just think though, like they have the camera feature where you can take pictures of it. Every time I see that pop up, like they got the little camera icon when you look at your Pokemon, like here, take a picture. I'm like, God damn it, this would be cool.
Like Zapdos just flying around, and you're like, let me take a
I
picture.
wonder if anyone's got a Mewtwo yet.
I'm sure.
It's-
I'm sure somebody out there has all 150.
no,
Pokemon already.
I still think it's. Is it only the original Pokemon that are in this?
I mean,
they're
I
gonna
feel
update that for
That is a
feel-
really interesting though thing that they decided with this generation of
To
people
do
who
the
are used to
original.
do the original.
Which
Man,
makes
that's
me
kinda
think they're gonna
cool.
Bring them back.
Yeah, to the best.
Now,
generation.
well, the original are still in the newer ones too, which is cool.
There's some pretty badass.
New
new
ones.
Pokemon.
Yeah, there are. There's a.
I've
that
seen them.
evolved Charizard, the blue one.
Black and blue. Mega evolution.
Yeah.
Mega Charizard.
You know, stupid. He doesn't stay evolved.
See, to me, the new generations of Pokemon remind me of the new generations of Dragon Ball Z. It just starts getting ridiculous.
Mega.
Just like the original.
That's true. That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's all good things coming out of this. It's in a time where our world's getting a little crazy and depressing.
I wonder if like in like 5 years, like obesity rates are gonna be down.
Yeah.
Doubtful.
Let's try. Let's go for it. Keep walking.
No, there's a reason that things like incense and lures are in that game. It's for the lazy people who can just sit there and have the Pokemon come to them instead of go get them.
But I've been hearing a lot of positive articles saying like people with anxiety and depression are like going out and walking and stuff. So I was like,
Fuck,
listen.
I need to do this.
No, I mean, can I just say though that like in the last couple days with the game coming out, there are people out walking around everywhere. Now, granted, they're doing this, walking around, but there are more people out and about now.
I know, it's
than
awesome.
I've seen in so long. Like this is healthy. It's a good
Especially
thing.
being in the suburbs where you don't
Yeah.
see that as much.
Yeah, I mean I mean it was great when I was at the park yesterday walking around and there was I'd say there 3 people probably in their 40s and 50s and there's a cemetery over there and that's unfortunately there's a gym on the cemetery and I'm walking by them and it's weird because you'd think, oh, this is sad. This is cool. They're gonna go pay their respects to people. No, all 3 of them take their phones out and they're literally
Nice!
there. Like it's something unique. It's something cool. I like this. It's you can have your views on this is a waste of time. It's blah blah blah. It's a
fine. You're
game.
entitled to your opinion,
It's
but
healthy. People can do whatever the hell they want. I'm excited.
I just don't like the people.
Bashing.
It's
That's everything.
I know. The second it gets popular, it's a waste of time. I'm sorry.
it's a hipster thing to hate on Pokemon Go right now.
Maybe. But when people say a waste of time, like, there are people for like 6 months out of the year or whatever, probably less than that, for football that literally every Sunday they sit in their house and watch games all day. That's a waste of time, I think, personally.
Fuck you.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, if you want to compare things, like, that's the thing I don't understand. People are like, it's such a waste of time. Like, okay, you go golf. I think that's a waste of time. Whatever. Like, so anything can be a waste of time. I just hate it.
I wish I could turn the camera on right now. I was like, I have my golf clubs there. They've been literally sitting in my old room for like 15 years.
Yeah, right. So
I basically became
I
the thing
just
that
hate
hides
that.
alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That was perfect.
I just hate that people are like, it's a waste of time. Anything can be a waste of time. It just depends on what you're into.
No, it's at the end of the day, and this is where one thing, it's free speech, so people can say whatever they want, so they can bash people if they want. But it's like, it's a free country. What you like, I don't have to like. That's
It's
the
the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna say real quick, just at the end of this video, we just recently got ourselves our first time ever a capture card. I think we should start trying to figure out, what do people want us to play? What do you want us to see us play? I guess
We should put this at the beginning of our video because
we'll probably just tweet it out or Facebook it. Come on,
Yeah, I mean, but we got to get to work first. So we'll see.
I'll figure it out.
He probably will. He was gone last week. Kevin and I tried.
I was
Failed
gone the week
miserably.
before, too. Yeah.
So yeah, Pokemon Go. I'm happy with it. I think it's cool that it seems like the age gap is erased with this game. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're actually probably gonna go.
And we're going on a walk with
once the videos are off the phone.
Layla and stuff, and I gotta charge my phone before we go because that thing eats your battery like a mother.
Go does.
Go does. So if you liked what you saw here, like, share it, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next week. But until then, cheers and good day.